Hey, it's Orla with LezGirlies, and today we are going to be discussing lesbian dating apps. Since the invention of the infamous Grindr, which is the gay man's dating website, I have come across a ton of lesbian dating websites. The four that I have set up a profile on and had a little nose through are OkCupid, Tinder, Datch, and Brenda. Let's start off with Tinder. Tinder is an app not just for lesbians, but for males and females of all sexual orientations. It's very easy to set up a profile on Tinder. All you have to do is type in your email address, your password, throw up a picture or two, and write a short summary, and you're ready to go. Once you have your profile set up and you are ready to roll, you connect your location services, and Tinder sends you a list of people who are in your area. Now, once you have the list of people up, they'll show you a picture of them. You can click into the profile if you want to find out more, but this is like solely based on looks, this app is, to be honest. And you swipe left for no if you're not into them, or right for yes if you are into them. It's as simple as. Something I liked about this app is how straightforward it was. I mean, you have your profile set up in 2 minutes and you literally swipe left, right, left, right, left, right. I would sit in the car for hours just going through people that I did or didn't like. Although it is a little bit shallow or whatever, it's how dating websites work. Something I liked about this website is how straightforward it was. It's just swipe left or right, left or right. It's easy, it's quick, you don't have to go through tons of people, read tons of information. It's just all there right in front of you, ready to go. What I didn't like about this app is that a lot of men would select their gender as female even though they identified as male, just to talk to lesbians and get connected with lesbians, and that was not cool. I didn't think there should be some sort of filtering system in there, I'm not too sure. And I also did not like the accidental swipe left if you've seen a hottie and you're like, and then you realise that you swiped the wrong direction. Yeah, that happened like I think a few times, unfortunately. No. The next app that I'm going to talk about is OkCupid. Now, this app is not as quick and simple to set up as Tinder. It takes a while, it's quite time consuming, but it's definitely worth it at the end. Initially, you'd put in your email address, your password, put in a picture, and all your information that you need to put in, but they also ask you to write quite a bit about yourself. Now, for some people that might be a bit difficult, they don't want to do that, but for me, I can talk a lot, so I didn't mind doing that. I wrote about myself and I continue to do so till the very bottom of the page. So yeah, a lot of girls do that, and it was really helpful when it comes to looking for someone that you quite like. You can read their summary, find out, oh, you have the same likes as you, oh, you're obsessed with Abbott, I'm obsessed with Abbott, let's connect, come on. Like, that's what we kind of done, but that was definitely a pro for that app. Another thing I liked about OkCupid was that when you can put in a lot more information to connect you with the perfect person. So they will ask you a series of different questions and you answer them, and it compares your answers to other girls' answers. Once other girls appear on your page, it will tell you what percentage of a match you are or what percentage of an enemy you are, which is really handy for girls who are looking for like more serious dating or more long-term dating. The kind of example questions is, could you date someone who is quiet? Had you had a girlfriend before? How open are you with your feelings? Do you want your partner to be kinkier than you? So a ton of questions like that, and then it will give you the higher matches, which is really, really great. Just like Tinder, it runs by the swipe left, swipe right system, so it's just super handy and super easy to understand. Actually, another feature I really enjoyed about this app was that it tells you who has viewed your profile and how long ago they viewed your profile, which is amazing because it's another way for you to talk to girls who are maybe too afraid to approach you first and stuff like that, so that was really awesome. The next app that I'm going to talk about is Datch, and I did not love this app, if I'm going to be honest. It was not as easy to use as the others, I guess. Maybe I'm just an idiot, I don't know. But it was not as fun for me as OkCupid or Tinder or Brenda. Setting up your profile is pretty similar to all the other apps. You put in your email address, your information, your pictures, and something great about this is you get to put in your height, which I'm super duper tall, so that was like awesome for me because I don't like telling people. They're like, oh, I'm 5'5", how tall are you? And I'm like, taller than that, yeah. So that was awesome. Girls, and you just go all the way through all the girls down there, and there's no swipe left, swipe right. There's a love heart, there is a star, and there is a message button. So you can like their profile, you can message them, you can do whatever, but I much prefer the swipe left, swipe right, find matches kind of way, because at least that way you both know you're on the same page. This way it's a lot more complicated, and I found a lot more people that were outside my area, even though it was set from my GPS. A lot of people from the UK, a lot of people from around Europe that weren't exactly from Ireland, so I found that to be a bit strange. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about Brenda. First of all, Brenda is my friend's mom's name. Brenda is a strange name for a lesbian dating website. If you wanted to call it maybe Shane or Ross or something along the lines of that, I'd be completely okay with it. But Brenda? Not Brenda, please. I found Brenda to be very similar to that. I didn't think it was as easy to use as OkCupid and Tinder. Maybe that's just me, but it wasn't as easily accessible as those two. Same format to set up your profile, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, done. You put up your picture, you write a bit about yourself. Now it has an option to put in your weight, which personally I was a little bit uncomfortable about putting that in. I mean, some people might be cool with it, some might not be, but I was just not okay with that, and that was a feature that I found to be a bit strange. Brenda does not go by a system that you click yes or no, or right or left, or up or down, or whatever you say. It's more of a, you can message them, or you can like the page, or do something like that. It's a little bit more chill, a little bit like more laid back, and it's not as to the point as Tinder or OkCupid. Honestly, I think OkCupid was my favourite app. You can talk a lot more about yourself, which I really enjoy doing, and you can find someone who is a better match for you. So I think it works out well to find people who are more compatible with each other. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.